Okay. Okay. I had to fix my eyelash because it was flying away. Hi guys, and welcome back to the world of Berry. It's your girl Berry. I hope you're having an amazing and beautiful day today. Alright y'all, before we even get started, I would just like to say I am so sorry for not posting as frequently as I normally do. I definitely let the ball slip and things just kind of got ahead of me or away from me. But yeah, I am definitely back and better than ever, and I'm just so excited to get right into it. Today I have a KKW Nude Crème Lipsticks review. I think she actually came out with these lipsticks a while ago, but they kind of resurfaced due to the Classic 2 bundle that she came out with. It has now the lip glosses in nude that match the cream lipsticks. So I'm really excited. I've been looking for a really good nude, and so I'm interested to see if I can find one within these new colors. Now, I will say that they have 8 shades, and I only got 4 through 7, mainly because I can't really swatch the colors obviously in the store, and so a lot of them seemed like they were going to be too light, and I just wasn't going to bother kind of purchasing them. I was just going to get the ones that seemed to be a good nude for me just based off of appearance. So I got 4 through 7. I also didn't get any of the lip glosses. I mainly just wanted to try the lipsticks by themselves right now and just see how I personally feel about them and kind of what the nude would look like on my skin tone. So yeah, I am super excited. So let's get started. Okay, so first, actually, I'm going to start with the KKW lip liner in Nude 2. Now, this is kind of the packaging for it, and I absolutely love it. It's basically this like matte box with her logo in like a gloss finish on it. So cute. Absolutely love this. So now this is, like I said, in the color Nude 2. I've actually tried this lip color, or this lip liner. My mom actually had it from the very beginning when she originally came out with these lipsticks, and so I tried it and I was like, oh, this is absolutely fantastic. I love this color. So that was kind of actually what drove me to go in and really like purchase this even for myself. And then I saw all of the other lipsticks that she offered and was like, okay, let's see. But yeah, so this is in Nude 2, and it's a beautiful like brown taupe color. It looks absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's very creamy. It has a really good like consistency. Now, as you can see, I've already, like I said, been using it. I will say it is very, very creamy. So for myself, by no means am I a makeup artist, nor can I apparently draw a straight line. So it does get a little complicated for me to really outline my lips. Just because it is so creamy, it tends to really like one slip and it like will smear, but honestly that could just really be me not knowing how to draw a straight line. So I'm gonna outline my lips mainly with this lip liner. I didn't purchase any other liners. I just wasn't really sure, kind of like I said, what they'd look like with the lip colors, as well as just like I really just wanted the lipsticks and then to go from there, especially since I knew that this was already a really good nude for me. So yeah, so we're just gonna use this liner for all of the lipsticks that I try, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, so this is the nude lip liner. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see. I like to outline the like most of my lip and then fill in, and then kind of just go from there and then put the lipstick in the middle. But yeah, I absolutely love this liner. I think it's a really good matte nude for myself, and it definitely just really applies super easy, and it's just a really good one. So this is definitely going to be in my like beauty staple for a really long time. Okay, so the first one we're going to go in with is Nude 4, which is a mid-tone cool nude. It comes in this beautiful packaging, like this like crystal package, or clear package really, and I absolutely love that. I love all of her packaging for like all of her beauty products. Super like modern, cute, sleek. So yeah, this is definitely one that's very much like that. I already loved the color just seeing it in the store, and I think my mom actually owns this color as well. But yeah, it looks like it was going to be a really good nude, and they look already, like just from the consistency, like it's going to be like butter. Like it feels like that. And from swatching it, I was right. So let's see. Yeah, that applies uber smooth. Like that's crazy. That's basically butter. That's insane. But yeah, so this is the Nude 4. I actually like this one, and I'm very surprised because I thought that it was going to be on the lighter end, and it still is. So it just gives me a little bit of light in the center, but it's so good, and it's so like, it's not that like ashy kind of light. I think it's like a really good nude with just a little bit of like is it gradation? I don't know, that's a word I've heard. But like a gradient almost effect, because I am using, like I said, the Nude 2 liner, so just a little bit of a different color than the actual lipstick. But yeah, guys, I absolutely love this color. I think it looks really good, and I love it with the liner that I've paired it with. They very much like complement each other, so this is also something that is going to be a staple for sure. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with nude number 5, and this is a mid-tone rosy nude. Now I will say, when I first swatched this, I was very surprised by how pink it is. Now I know that obviously rosy is in the title, but just compared to 4 before it and then the one after it, like the Nude 6, which you'll see, it's such a different shade, and it has such a pink undertone that it did surprise me. And I was very kind of skeptical of actually getting this one. Just kind of looking at it off original, you get like a pink feel, but you don't really know how pink it's going to be once you actually apply it. So then when I swatched it and I saw that it was a lot pinker than I thought, I kind of got nervous. I get hesitant when I'm looking at pink colors, just because for me, I feel like depending on the shade and the warmth, or if it's a cool or whatever of the pink, like it will look a little bit off on me. So I was very hesitant, but I'm going to see kind of how this looks. The swatch, like I said, it's very creamy, very buttery, definitely a pink color. So we'll have to just see how that looks on my skin, especially with the Nude 2 lip liner that I have on, to see if those colors, if they contrast or if they will still blend well together. And honestly, guys, you really don't need much at all to really cover your entire lip. So that's a plus. So this is Nude 5. So as you can see, it's definitely very pink, or not very pink, it's a nude pink basically, but it has those pink undertones, and I'm not 100% upset with it. It is a little bit off in my opinion for my skin tone. Now I could definitely rock it with maybe a different liner and just do kind of a more gradient effect, but it is still a really good lipstick. Plus it probably would look good over another, like a colored liner. So I think that is also a positive with all of these, is that they look good, yes, by themselves and with the regular liner that they either come with, or just any liner in the collection. But I think you could also layer them on other liners, other like different colors, and they would also look very well. So this color in particular, for me, I think I would just layer on top of another liner that's just a different color and kind of take it from there. But I can't get mad at just like the consistency and how little it takes to really cover my lip. I do truly love that. And this color it's a beautiful nude pink, so I'd still definitely recommend it. I think just for myself and maybe just how I feel about it, I think like I said, would just pair it with a different liner. But other than that, I think that it's still a really good lip color. And yeah, I really do enjoy it. So far, these two have been absolutely fantastic. I'm interested to see, now getting into the last two that are a little bit darker, what those look like. I think those are going to be more of my perfect kind of nude, so I'm super excited. Also, guys, these lipsticks come off very easy, at least when I'm wiping it off with my micellar water. It doesn't take much to get it off, and like a couple swipes in and it's completely gone. That is something that I've also noticed, like with lipsticks in general, like depending on what you're getting, I guess, and who you're buying it through, either takes a little bit more elbow grease to get it off or it doesn't. Plus, I'm always afraid with lipsticks that because of how creamy some of them can be, that they're going to move a lot. So far I haven't really noticed that with the colors that I've tried. They seem to pretty much stay in place and there's not much movement, but I also haven't been like eating and just wearing it throughout the day yet, so I'm not 100% on that. But just from applying it and then having this conversation through YouTube, it definitely kind of holds its own and it's very good. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with Nude 6, which is a deep brown nude. Now, like I said, these colors are very, very creamy. So actually when I originally took this out of the package and twisted it up to try to do some swatches, it snapped on me and I think I just had it rolled up too much and I applied a little bit too much pressure, but it's such a creamy consistency that it like barely held. So that is why it looks a little beat up, I will say. But the color is absolutely gorgeous. I think that this is a beautiful nude. I don't know if I would call it a deep brown, honestly. I think it's definitely like maybe like a chestnut, but I don't know if I would reference this as a deep brown, but it is still a beautiful color. And I think that it just, like I said, they're also creamy and buttery and they just apply so smoothly. Okay, so this is nude number 6. And so it is definitely a kind of like red brown, I'd say, if anything. At least for me, that's what it looks like. Now, I love this color. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. It is a slight shade, like it might be a little too red, or like, I don't know, but something's off for me about it, where I feel like, once again, this is one that I feel like I would need to pair a different liner with it and not necessarily the one that I have. But it's kind of like a reddish orange color to it, that kind of nude. Now, it's beautiful and it applies absolutely amazing, I will say that. But for me, there's like one little thing that's off and I'm not quite sure why. I'm just like, I don't know, it's just like I'm just very like about it. Now, I think it's gorgeous and like you could be watching and be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. What, like, this looks great. Or you could say it looks terrible. But for me, I think that it's just a little bit of a shade, like too much reddish orange undertone, rather than it being closer to a nude. But once again, I wouldn't call this a deep brown color whatsoever. If anything, like the very last one that she has, like number 8, I think is actually like called deep chocolate, which is fine. But then the one before that, 7, which I have, I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but that one I would maybe call a brown. Still wouldn't call it a deep brown, and I definitely wouldn't call this one a deep brown. But I do like the color, and I think, once again, if I paired it with a different liner, it would look absolutely fantastic. Also, you could pair like glosses on top of these. Obviously, the glosses that she came out with, you could pair those with the actual lipstick. So I'd be interested to see if I like this color more with the gloss, or if I just like it with maybe a gloss that I have or a different liner, whatever the case may be. But just as it is by itself, I think that I might not just wear it by itself. I think I'd have to pair it with other things. But once again, it's still going to stay in my makeup repertoire because I think it looks, I think it's just like a good color with other things. Okay, so lastly we have Nude 7, which is Mocha Nude. And it's funny because I think I would actually swap these last two names, Mocha Nude with actually Nude 6, and then the deep brown with Nude 7. But anyway, none of my business. But yeah, this color swatched beautifully. I think it is such an amazing brown. I think it's going to be an amazing nude, and definitely probably the nude that I will continue to rock. I absolutely, like, I just can't get over the consistency of all of these. They're so good and so creamy. But yeah, so like I said, this is the very last one. I only did 4 through 7, and I am so glad actually, because my lips are like, come on now, like they are getting a little crusty from continuously wiping off previous lipsticks. So yeah. So this is Nude 7, and I am in love. Guys, this is definitely like my nude. It is the perfect shade of brown for my skin tone, for my lips, where you can tell that there's a lip color on, but it's not like crazy. It's just like a perfect nude. I also like when you can, like I said, you can still see the color and it doesn't look like I just don't have anything on my lips. But yeah, I love this nude. I think that it's absolutely fantastic. Just like the others, it applies amazing, smooth, like butter. It is just amazing, guys. I'm just excited because I found my perfect nude. But yeah, no, I really do love this one especially. I think it's really good if I'm just like trying to throw on a lip and just go out the house and not try and be all fancy or nothing like that. This one right here for me is absolutely perfect. It goes very well with the Nude 2 liner. I think it would also pair well with any other liner, honestly, if I'm just kind of like a darker liner or even like a lighter one possibly. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this color. This one is gonna be the one that I probably would wear like all the time. I think it's a really good color and I think it matches very well with my skin tone and my complexion. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I absolutely loved all of these colors. They were all such good nudes and levels of nudes. They definitely had like one that was a little pink, one that was a little bit more red undertone, but they are still really good lipsticks. They're very creamy, they're very buttery, they apply absolutely amazingly. I definitely like the color payoff that all the lipsticks had. I would definitely recommend these. They are a little bit pricey, I would say, but they might also just pair well with other lipsticks on the market, honestly. I don't do much with lipsticks. Like I said, I've been looking for a really good nude, so this is kind of my first dabble into that. But I absolutely love them. I thought that they all paired very well with the Nude 2 liner that I'm wearing, and that they also probably would pair very well with other types of liners as well. Now I know that she has liners that match the actual nudes and lip glosses as well, so I'd definitely be interested in trying those lip glosses and seeing how they pair with the lipsticks and kind of just going from there. As mentioned previously, I did only do 4 through 7 and I thought that they were the right range for me. Anything before 4 I think would be way too light. And the one that was right after 7, just the last one, 8, definitely is a really deep chocolate brown, and I already own a lipstick similar to that, so I didn't want to kind of copy that. I already knew how that would probably look on my skin, but it's definitely a really good consistency and it's a really good overall lipstick. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video, and thank you guys once again so much for watching. Bye!